Wow, what a night. I just left Henderson Blues Festival. It was amazing. My first Blues Fest this year, and I think there's gonna be more because that's my goal, to visit them all along the road. Now I'm here in front of Green Valley Ranch Casino. Well, somebody has to pay for my ticket and my Uber ride, so also I have a points here. I'm gonna grab a dinner, and tomorrow I'll tell you the rest of the story. So I just end up playing a session at Green Valley Ranch. Nice casino, my first time here. I have to tell you stories about it. It's too far south, so I never came here before. This is the first time, and I really like it. It is big, nice, and clean place. Even has some modern look. Poker room, big, a lot of tables. They have daily tournaments. But I played 1-3 game. This game has 300 buy-in. There's no minimum, there's no maximum. Blinds are 1-3 and everybody has to buy for 300. That puts on the table immediately 9 people, $2,700 on the table. Each rebuy is 300. Cannot buy less, cannot buy more. Game was really good and juicy. Couple stacks there. They were like $700-800, 2-3 guys at the table. I had pretty decent cards. But the way cards run, it is ridiculous. And that is what I want to talk about it today. That is insane. Flopping nuts and you cannot win. It is funny playing with old people that have money. They're really not playing poker. I mean, they know the game and they played all their life, 30, 40 years, but they're really not playing. They're not making moves. Most of the time it's really simple. Everybody limps, $3, $3, $3. I raise 15, everybody calls, pot is 75. If I bet good on a flop, they all fold. And then came this hand. There were several players in a hand. I was big blind. It came to me, I just checked. The flop came 6, 4, 3. My first thought is, how do I make money here? Here how it went. With a $6 straddle on the button, there is 3 of us in the pot. Bingo, I got it. Now I get paid. Both of us checked and raiser bet 15. Lady next to me took a while and then he raised to 60. Does she have a straight? She maybe flopped the lower set than mine, but a straight is possible. I wouldn't put her on a flush draw. I just called 60 and then surprised. The leg on the button goes all in for 131. Lady goes all in for 310. Well, what are they doing? So now it's obvious. He's on a flush draw, she has a straight. And I need to get lucky. I have 10 outs. Let's call and scoop this pot. Third card is king and a river. Quads and big pot. Well, when the 6 hit on a river, I said sorry, showed my hand. They have even extra bonus, $50 for quads. The woman that flopped in small blind that flopped the straight, she kept repeating, one outer, one outer. I said twice. It's not 1, it's 10 out. She just keeps shaking her head. I didn't want to rub the salt in the wound, so I let it go. I have now about 800 in front of me, and one orbit later, I was again in a big blind and I had 6-5. I'm again in a big blind and I have a suited 6-5. Flop comes, bingo, I have the straight. Now, how do I get paid? My first thought is that this loose aggressive on the button, who had several rebuys already, will make a move and donate. So I'm gonna play it slow, let him throw the money in the pot. I started with the $10, but the loose aggressive player folded, and I'm in the hand with the guy on my left and the grinder lady that already had a rebuy. River card is deuce, extended my straight, she checks, I bet 15. I get a call from the guy on my left. The river is 7. Pot is right now $72. If I get that pot, that's really not much. So I decided to bet close to the pot size in order to look like I'm maybe stealing. He may see possible straights. My goal is to show that I'm trying to steal the pot. I bet 60, and I was really surprised when he went 115 all in. I called another 50 and he rivered the full house. This looks the same like the hand I won just a few minutes ago. Well, isn't that funny? Flopping a straight doesn't guarantee you anything. I didn't complain. I know what it is. I won a big pot, huge pot, with a similar number of outs. This guy also just said 10 outs and raked his chips. But it was not much, like under $15. That's okay. So altogether, really interesting session. I'm satisfied with a profitable session. It is not much, plus $400. It could be a little more, could be a couple hundred more, but I'll take it. 2 hours of play, 400.